Hey friends, it's Crystal Payne from MoneySavingMom.com, and I want to show you what was inside of this month's surprise ride box. This is an activity box from a company called Surprise Ride, and they send out monthly boxes that have activities, a book, and a snack. And my kids think they are so much fun. And I want to show you what's inside of this box, and I'm also going to tell you how you can get a box completely free. All you have to do is pay $5.95 for the shipping. So let's see what's inside this box. I have not opened it up. You can see it's still completely taped, and no one freak out that you could see my address on there. That is our business address. It is at the bottom of all of our emails, and it's our P.O. box. So let me see if I can get this tape. This tape off of here so that we can open this up. Alrighty, so good evening, Krista and Cynthia. Alrighty, so they always have some kind of theme you can see inside, and this theme is polar bears, and it says for mom or dad, and it has this little card, and it says that there are two activities in this box. One is to create a polar bear habitat, and two is to make a polar paw coaster. And so they tell you a little bit about this and talk about how your little ones will learn about polar bears with hands-on science and art activities. Here's the other cool thing. So on the back of this, they tell you how to create it, and then they say the time needed, the difficulty level. So that kind of helps you to know. You can at a glance know how long this is going to take you to do and the difficulty level. Okay, so inside the box, then next there is this little pamphlet that is all about polar bears. I don't know if you can see it there. Okay, it's all about polar bears, and they talk about home is where the cold is. They talk about where they live. They talk about what they eat. They talk about how big they are. They talk about what they look like, and then some really cool surprise facts about them. So just lots of fun facts. The age range, they say that it is, if I'm remembering correctly, that it's for 5-year-olds to 12-year-olds. My kids are 11, 9, and 7, and they all enjoy the Surprise Ride boxes. So next up, we will see what is in here. Oh, we're falling apart here. Okay, so you can see what it looks like, and I'm sure they chose polar bears because that's sort of a winter theme, so that's a fun, kind of perfect for this time of year for those of you who live in the U.S., and it's winter here, although we live in Tennessee, and it doesn't really totally feel like winter here, but because it was like 80 degrees. Okay, so then they have this Surprise Ride guide, and it tells everything that's in the box. So there's an activity to create a polar bear habitat, an activity to make a polar paw coaster. There's Polar Bears Past Bedtime book, because they always have a book in every single box. And then there's the Barely Cold Polar Bear Ice Cream Snack. They always have a snack in every box. And then there's On the Go Snowflake Game and Polar Bear Collectible Bracelet. So that tells you what's in the box, and then they have cards that tell you how to make each of the crafts. It's 90 degrees in Arizona. It does not feel like it should be Thanksgiving, does it? So this tells you exactly what you need and all the steps to make the polar bear habitat. And then this one has the polar paw coaster. Again, all the steps that you need, and they show you the finished project, which is really helpful. This one they don't. But it's very helpful because I'm such a visual person, so being able to see the finished product is really good. Okay, so then they have literally everything that you need to be able to complete these projects. So, as you can see in here, this is everything that you're going to need for this. The other cool thing is I see that they have in there, they have this, which is a hot cocoa packet. Angelica, how to sign up, let me give you the link. I will put the link in the comments so you can sign up and get a completely free month. All you have to do is pay shipping, and it's $5.95. So I'm going to get the link for you so that you can go sign up if you are interested, and I'll put that in the comments. I'll also put the link in the header of the video. So let me get this for you. And in this post, I also talk more about, I talk about 2 different boxes so you can see the contents, and there are pictures and lots of details about the boxes. So if you have any other questions that or want links to anything, it's specifically all answered in this post as well. So I'm going to put this in the comments for you. Get that just a second. I should have had that all ready. I had my computer here, but I didn't have it all ready to go. So, all right. So there is the link right there to sign up for a free Surprise Ride activity box. Okay. So this is pretty cool because so they tell you this is to make a Polar Paw coaster. And so you make the coaster, which you can see how you're going to make this coaster to put your drink on and all. They have the tacky glue and everything. And they have this fun, this is to stir your hot cocoa. It's totally fine, Angelica. I needed to put that on there anyway. And then there's a hot cocoa packet. So they can make hot cocoa and they can put their mug of hot cocoa on their new Polar Paw coaster that they made. And then there's all the stuff that you need to be able to make the Polar Bear habitat. And this is going to be, let me see, that you're going to, it's basically a polar bear's habitat, or a place where an animal or plant lives, is covered in ice. That would be even colder than living in your freezer. Grab your winter coat. Let's build a polar bear's home. And then it walks you through how to do that. So you're going to put the water beads in the bowl, fill it almost to the rim with warm water, and then you're going to add the polar bear's ice to your water bead bowl. And then after 3 hours, remove the polar bear's ice from the bowl and peel off the paper. Now your polar bear will be able to see through the ice to spot its food. And so then they have questions like, put your hand in the water bead bowl. How does it feel? What does it look like? So they really try to make it very interactive so that you're encouraging your child to not just create this project, but then to really interact with it, engage with it, and learn from it. So there's everything that they need to be able to create that project is there. Then, this is what I also love. So, and my kids think this is super cool. They always have a snack. And so my kids are always like, what's the snack? What's the snack? So they always have a snack. So this time it is freeze-dried cookies and cream ice cream sandwich. That sounds kind of gross to me, but I think my kids will think it was really, really yummy. Do you have to pay for a membership to get the free one? No. So how it works is you just sign up for the free box. It's $5.95, and then you can cancel your membership if you don't want to continue to receive boxes. It's very simple to cancel. I have done it before myself. When I first signed up, I did the free box and then cancel, and all you have to do is email in. It was super easy to do. They were super nice about it. There was no issue with that. So it's a great kind of free thing that you can get for just $5.95, and if you just want to get the free one, that's totally fine. You don't have to stay on and pay for the monthly boxes. The other thing that I think is cool is they have a book. So it's a pretty nice book every time. I would say that it's usually, this is Magic Treehouse, a Magic Treehouse book. I would say that every time it's about at a level 3 reader. This one might be a little bit above that. This might be more like a level 4 reader, but usually it's somewhere around there. It's a little bit, it would be below what my daughter's, although this one, my 9-year-old would still be interested in reading that because it's, you can see, it's not like a really, really little kiddie book. But it's fun that you could read it to your children as you're doing the crafts and studying about this. You could read the book to your child, or if they're old enough, they could read it themselves. So I love that they always put a book. And then there's just a fun little, this is a game. So if you can see, it's one of those where you try to get the little rings on the little pegs in there. So just a fun little game that they put in there. And then a fun little surprise ride band, which my kids think these are the coolest things. I'm not sure what's up with that, but anyway. Okay, so there's the snack, the book, the fun extras, plus 2 projects in every single box. And you can get the entire box for just $5.95 when you sign up through the link that I put in the comments, and then I'll put in the header as well. And Rebecca, as far as what other themes they have done, on my post where I talk about Surprise Ride that I linked to, I show some other themes that they have done. One of them was bees, and one of them was Mars, the planet Mars. And so you can see what they had in those. They usually do, it's something fun and educational like art, geography, outer space, food, etc. And every box comes with a book, 2 crafts, and a snack. And then they always put some fun extras. And then like you saw, they had the facts and extras that, just fun extra educational things as well. So if you're interested in signing up for the free box, it's $5.95 shipping. Go to the link that I put in the comments or the link that I'm going to put in the header of the video, and I hope that your kids enjoy this as much as my kids have.